Now, imagine a class where every learner is heard, seen, and valued, no matter their ability, background, culture, disability, challenge, or identity. Every learner has a place to belong. For we know that every learner has a unique story to tell, a perspective to share, and a unique gift to offer. Therefore, we should create an environment where difference is celebrated and included, not fixed and outcasted. This is the vision of inclusive education, a world where learning welcomes everyone, not just a few. It's a promise that every learner deserves a seat at the same table of opportunities. It is a belief that education shines brightest when no learner is left behind. Greetings and welcome to our class of how to create an inclusive environment. Okay, so in order for us to create an inclusive education, the first step that we need to take is to know our learners. Before we can teach effectively, we need to understand who are we teaching, as each learner is shaped by their culture, family, language, and experience. And in order for us to do that, we can engage in a fun activity such as creating a get to know you box where learners can privately write down their interests, their learning styles, their expertise, their experience, everything that has to do with getting to know them. Or they can journal down everything. By learning about their backgrounds, we can gain insights into how they think, learn, and connect with others. And this will help us adjust our teaching styles and the classroom environment to cater to all learners. Once we know our learners' backgrounds, the next essential step is building a respectful and empathetic environment. A respectful classroom is one where every learner will feel seen, heard, and valued, not for fitting in, but to allow our learners to be who they are. As teachers, we set the tone. The way we speak to learners, the way we listen to their opinions, and the way that we handle mistakes all model the culture of our classroom. When learners see that respect and kindness are non-negotiable, they begin to mirror that behavior with one another. Empathy goes a step further. Including lessons on empathy allows learners to understand another person's feelings and perspective. Encouraging empathy helps learners appreciate differences instead of judging them. It will also encourage learners to voice their concerns freely and comfortably without feeling judged or discriminated. This can be done through storytelling or simply reflection moments. As teachers, we are unable to do everything on our own. That is why we need to collaborate with others to ensure that each and every learner succeeds. We can start by collaborating with parents or families as they know their children best. They know their strengths, challenges, and what motivates them. They can also encourage their children to do their homework on their end and also assist where needed. We can also collaborate with specialists such as counselors, speech therapists, or special needs educators. Their expertise can guide us in making an effective adjustment to learn lessons, assessments, classroom setups, or providing extra lessons when needed. We can also encourage peer collaboration, as learners with different strengths, languages, or abilities can support one another. We can create opportunities for peer collaboration through group projects, peer work, peer tutoring, or cooperative games. This will allow learners to support each other and learn more about one another. Lastly, we need to provide an accessible classroom environment for all our learners without any discrimination. We can start with physical accessibility. We need to make sure that our classrooms are safe and easy to navigate. That might mean arranging desks to allow for space for a wheelchair to move freely and comfortably, or provide materials for our sensory learners that need it. We can start with visual and auditory support. We provide proper lighting, use pictures, labels, charts, and visual schedules for our visual learners, or provide audio books and ensure that we reduce noise distraction for our auditory learners or learners with sensitive to sound. We also need to ensure that we provide and maintain schedules to help learners with autism, ADHD, OCD, anxiety, or emotional regulation difficulties, as we need to create an inclusive environment for everyone. we have come to the end of the presentation. I hope that you'll be able to use a step or two in your classroom to ensure that you have an inclusive education for all your learners. We hope to see you soon. Goodbye.